I once put a Capri Sun in the microwave and destroyed my microwave. A few months later, I put some Kit Kats in a toaster because I wanted to see what would happen.
The amount of times I've had to stop her from boiling pasta in a kettle.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Ellen.
I'm Sophie.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
I'm Cassie.
Okay.
Wait, what do I say?
With what? Just our names?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Full
Dana.
names? I'm Louise.
Full names.
Hi, I'm Ada. Hi, I'm Ada.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Where would you guys place yourselves on the autism spectrum?
Not on the end of the spectrum that is not autism, you know?
I'd probably be on the edge as well.
Because I don't think I am actually autistic, but if I was, I would say, because like I do sometimes not pick up on things, I would say I am like mild.
Not having it. Neurotypical.
Probably same here.
You know, is the left like not? Do you know? The left. I don't know. I don't. If I'm honest, I don't know the autism spectrum.
There have actually been a few times where I've considered the fact that I could be autistic. I'd put myself at maybe a very, very low level.
So, do you know what stimming is?
Pardon?
I've heard of it before, and I take a guess that it's called sort of a stimulation to
Yeah, stimulation.
distract and keep the mind busy.
Isn't it just like engaging your senses, like touch?
Is that when someone with autism, or does it have to be someone with autism, or just when you get fixated on a certain object or like item?
You might find out.
Ooh.
I have a few things we would call Stim toys to show you guys today.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want our eyes shut before they're
Unboxing.
given to us?
Oh my
Okay.
god,
Shut your
okay.
eyes.
Wait, give me one of your hands and we'll like hold it. We'll pick it up together. Okay.
Oh yes, let's sink the club thumbs into these.
Oh, I know what this is. It's a fidget cube.
I have one
Why do you have one?
because I bought it for my brother because he's not autistic, but he has like dyspraxia and all of that, so he has trouble focusing.
I have one mainly just for anxiety and stressful times to kind of try and take my mind away from what's going on.
I like the fidget cubes. Where's the Switch is my favourite one.
I'm just really enticed by this light
It's quite
switch.
fun to play with.
I remember finding like loads of these literally on the floor in the office.
These were like a massive thing in our school for like a week. This was fun. I enjoyed using this. It stopped me picking my nails.
What do you think this item's used for?
If you need to like fiddle something or do something with your hands when you're to stop yourself from feeling too anxious.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yes, that is what I do constantly.
Because it's something that you don't have to like hold it up. You can literally be like in your pocket doing it, which
Yeah.
sounds really dodgy.
Could you ever see yourself using this item?
100%.
Yeah, probably, because I do fiddle a lot, and I think it is a good way to like get the energy out and to find like a way of like coping when you're feeling really panicky or just like you have a lot of energy in you.
For me, probably not, because as much as I feel like it might help, I can get quite annoyed by like little sounds and stuff. And so like hearing like something like that I know that I'm doing,
What,
I'd
like
be
the
like,
plastic?
yeah,
Is that like you don't like the noise, or you're self-conscious about other people not
I don't like
liking
the noise.
Could you ever see this Stim toy becoming an issue?
I feel like stuff like this could get banned from schools.
Well, I know they already started confiscating them. Like when they first came in at Greenshaw, they were confiscating them, and they were saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be having toys. You should just like focus." And then there were other issues about people buying them, and then people saying, "Well, you should only buy them if you're autistic. You're like hopping on the trend."
People saw them and they were like, oh look, I'm a bit, not to be like, oh I'm a bit quirky, but people saw them be like, hey look at this cool thing I've got.
Is it just me, or is there something a bit like weird about the commercialization of something that people might need in order to get through their day if they're not neurotypical?
It's quite noisy, some of the buttons, so in that sense it'd be an issue if people were to be constantly using it in lessons and stuff.
Click, click.
I love how you
she's
hide
hiding
it
it
before
again.
you come.
What? It's like
You're
you've
just
got a spider in your hand, but it's like you go here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But I don't know what it's called, I've never actually seen one.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what this is.
My first reaction is kind of like, "Is it a bracelet?"
I just like wearing them.
Oh, it's a tangle.
Hi,
Tangle.
Tangle.
I suppose it's very sort of malleable and you can kind of do what you want with it.
You seem to like it, Rachel. Why do you like
Yeah.
it?
I don't know. I have no clue which way it's gonna twist.
I don't like it.
I don't know. You don't
Why don't
like
you like
it?
No, because it
Why
frustrates me.
Why is it
Because I don't know.
frustrating you?
Because like it's not in one line.
This is the kind of thing that I'd see myself being like, I'd try and get it all in like a straight line, which I know wouldn't work.
I prefer the fidget cube because like you're actually pushing a button, whereas this is kind of more fluid.
Okay. Could you ever see this stim toy becoming an issue?
I mean, less so than the fidget cube because it's not like really noisy or it's not like a distraction to anyone else. You could probably do it quite discreetly.
If you brought that out in like a year 4 class, everyone would go
they
nuts.
would go nuts. 100%.
Yeah. Well, they try and like get both their hands in at the same time and be like, look how many hands we can fit inside this.
Malleable.
Ooh. Prayer beads.
I've seen one of these before. These are like prayer beads or something.
They are like both.
I don't know.
It makes a nice noise. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love this sort of thing. This is what I get ASMR from.
Yeah, you could definitely do an ASMR.
Oh yes, boys.
What kind of situation would you see this being used in?
Perhaps if you're out and about and you don't have something to stim
Yeah.
with, but you're wearing like
Yeah.
beaded jewellery in place of a tangle, maybe.
Could you see yourself using this item?
No.
Less so than the others.
Yeah, it feels a bit annoying.
I find the noise of all the beads clacking together to be a bit too much.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's really fun.
it does. It is quite.
And it does
fun.
make a really nice noise.
It does make a nice noise.
It wouldn't be something that I'd like use, but it's something that I would probably consider wearing and like have if I needed to.
Could you ever see this one becoming an issue?
Yeah, it's really noisy.
I don't know, maybe it does look like prayer beads, and so maybe people would like take offense from a religious standpoint. I don't know.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, what have we got here?
I feel like these shouldn't all be together. They look really different.
I like this one.
Yeah, I feel like this is more something I'd use as because it's not like it doesn't make a noise, which I'm a fan of.
I really don't like them. It makes me.
I like this one.
Okay, so you have no clue what these items could be used for.
No.
Oh, could be a necklace. Like, to calm yourself, you wear it.
This is a chewy. Sorry, this is a chewy thing you put on a necklace, right? I swear it is.
Has
Okay.
someone been chewing these?
Are these
Why are
new?
you-
Or has someone been eating these?
I think that's actually a clever idea.
Have they been used?
Has anyone actually used these for chewing? A lot of people grind their teeth and clench their jaws, and so I guess this is better than doing that.
Oh my god, that's really cool.
So why do you think someone might want to chew on something?
I feel like it's a safety thing, because like people, you know, eat because they feel it makes them feel better or they feel safe again.
I'm a kind of chew on a pen kind of person, which is A, why I don't let people borrow my pens, and like B, if I do, I'm like I'll give them a pen that I don't use because I'm like that's a bit mank, innit?
I can imagine like enjoying this. I'm not going to demonstrate because I don't know where these have been. I don't know how I feel about having my slobbery thing on my neck though. Just like dripping down into the cleavage. Yeah.
I eat an OT bar and then that is now an OT bar.
If you saw someone using some jewellery, what would be your initial reaction?
I would probably, I mean, I wouldn't be like ew, but I would probably be a little bit weirded out. Like privately, I'd be like, what are they doing?
I'm not really someone who feels that much shame, I'm not gonna lie. But I suppose if someone was more sensitive to what they thought people were like thinking about them,
Yeah.
or you know whether people were looking at them, I can see where that might become a self-conscious
Yeah.
thing.
Could you ever see this toy becoming an issue?
Because you know they make teething toys for babies. People might think that they're like acting babyish because they're using it even though it's beneficial in relieving stress. I can see there being stigma surrounding it, but I do think that it is good.
Maybe people might get a bit self-conscious about it if they feel like they need to do it and they're around people at the time.
I can kind of imagine these being a little bit dangerous in the sense that I
Or like
can
a choking
imagine,
hazard.
yeah, if you just were chewing on it kind of without thinking and then you go a bit far back and then it gets a bit lodged.
I didn't realise that there are so many different
Yeah.
things. Like, I had no clue about the ones that you could buy and chew.
Yeah, I want more. Where's the fidget spinners at?
What do we think about stimming now? How would you define it now if you could?
Yeah, I guess like stimming is like stimulate parts of the mind or like body. A way of stimulating your senses in stressful situations.
Yes.
A way to release different tensions, like whether it be auditory or oral.
Yeah, I'd probably define stimming as a kind of physical distraction from what's kind of going on in your head and something to kind of manifest how you're feeling in a positive way.
I think like at the start I just thought it was fidgeting, whereas now it's still, as an action I suppose it's still fidgeting, but there's a lot more behind that mentally. So it's kind of using these things to stay focused, to ground yourself, perhaps even to calm down or relax after something's like gone wrong or you've had a poor day or something.
I think stim toys are useful, even if teachers find them annoying. I think you'd much rather have like maybe a little clicking noise than an unhappy child that would not want to work.
I think it's good to have like a practical way to deal with issues.
One person might like the beads better, and one person might like the chewing one better. So, you know, it fits to loads of different people as well, which is good. Nice.
Wow.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
You're
I
You're
learned
welcome.
a lot today.
Thank you.
Okay, bye! Jazz hands.
Bye.
Bye!